Hey, Gabriel.
Hey, how are you?
All right, so a little bit of work in the master bath.
Yes.
Nice. What do we got here?
So we have the shower here.
Yep.
We have the tub, toilet,
Beautiful.
and those two sinks in here.
Good upgrade for the homeowners. They've never had a master bath before, and they've never had heat in the floor, which is what they asked from you.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do we got for a system?
We got the system in here. It's a coupling membrane.
This membrane here.
Yeah. So we put the cables in.
So this is electric.
Yes.
This is nice, right? We don't need a boiler. We don't need tubes or water.
No.
How'd you set this down?
So we use the Thermostat motor. So we motor down.
It's a little spot of it right there.
Yeah. So when this is done, it's going to be ready for tile.
Perfect. All right. I'll give you a hand putting it in.
All right. Perfect.
So you show me what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can use this little secret tool in here.
The secret tool. All right. What do you want me to just push?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Push it in. Yeah. Makes it so easy. Yeah.
It does. So Gabriel, I'm looking at your pattern here, and I'm seeing a gap of 3, 2, back to 3, back to 2. How'd you come up with that?
You're not allowed to cut the wire, so you have to do this instead of cutting.
So you order a reel a certain length,
Exactly.
and then you want to use up that entire reel in one room?
Yes, that's right.
Huh, okay. So I presume they have different length wire?
They do, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So if you have a little extra wire, choke it down to 2.
Exactly, that's right.
Not enough wire, bring it up to 3.
That's right.
How much wire for a 100 square foot room?
Normally, I would say about 80 square feet.
So if you had a 50 square foot room, you'd want to get about 40 feet of wire.
Yes.
Cool. So no wire in this corner at all.
That's right, Kevin. Yeah, just remember, we have the toilet in here. Remember, we have the wax ring, so we don't want the heat to be too close with the wax ring.
Yeah, well that wax could soften or melt with too much heat.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about the ring. Okay, nothing but trouble if that thing gets soft. So how far off of the flange?
So I like to stay about 10 inches from the...
On all sides?
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so that's pretty much the end of it. And then let me just see the end right there, Gabriel. So this is sort of the manufactured end, and you can just bury this right in the floor.
That's
this doesn't have to go around and connect.
No, you can stay right there, yep.
So we're gonna end it right there?
Yep. You push that in, yep. Yep.
All right, so that's in, that's nice, okay. And how are we controlling all this?
So we have the thermostat, okay.
Nice.
So this you can program this. You can set up ahead of time, like before you wake up in the morning. You want the floor to be nice and warm, so you can do everything here. And also you using your phone, you can do the same thing.
So I could say, if I wanted to, have it come on every morning at 6 a.m. so that's nice and warm before I shower?
That's right.
Now you're talking.
Yeah,
beautiful.
nice and warm. Yep.
I can program it in here or use my phone.
Exactly, that's right.
Gotcha. You got the box there to wire it into.
Yep, so pretty much you do right there.
And so how is it measuring temp?
So we have 2 sensors.
Oh yeah, look at
this. The temperature, okay. If something go bad with one, so you have actually, that's what they provide too.
Ah, so they got a redundant system.
Yes.
Very nice. Our homeowner's going to appreciate that. So at this stage, are you pretty much ready to tile?
It is ready for tile, yep.
Beautiful. All right, well I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man.
Take care, Gabriel.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.